This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Gearóid.
And I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And you're listening to Agony Rants. Welcome, listener. Welcome to the show where a Eurovision winner and a comedian solve your problems and heal your life. And can I just correct myself? Welcome to the award-nominated show.
I was wondering when you were going to bring that up. I am so excited.
Wow,
so excited.
Wow. Look who's come crawling back.
Listen to you. Don't even start trying to be disdainful of the situation, because actually you are beside yourself with excitement about it. I know by you.
It's an honour. It is an honour, I will say that. But I do feel like Madonna, remember when Madonna won the Grammy for Ray of Light, and she went up, she did her acceptance speech, and she was like, it's taken a long time. I guess it was worth it.
Oh!
And they was like, oh, now we know why we hate you. I did like that moment.
Yeah.
You always rely on Madonna, to, be her own worst enemy.
I know, she can't help herself.
Yeah.
She can't help herself.
She's great, though. She is
well,
great.
she is herself. No doubt about it. Well, some of her is herself. I don't know what's going on with the injections and all that sort of situation.
She's,
Yeah.
She's had a renovation.
She has.
And that's the sort of renovation that I want, Niamh.
No, you don't.
I do. I want to be unrecognisable. When I'm 60, I swear to God, if people come up to me in the street and go, oh, Gearóid, how are you doing? I'm like, well, that's a failure. That's 20 grand misspent as far as I'm concerned.
No offence, so that's only 5 years away from me, so...
I'll tell you what I want to look like. I want to look as tall as a bouncy castle on a communion day. That's the way I want to look. I want somebody to punch me in the face and break a finger. That's what I want.
Well, we can definitely do that. You don't have to wait till you're 60 for that to happen. Once again, I'm going to remind you, it's only 5 years away from me. It seems like a long way away for you, but trust me, it's not that far away.
I know, but yeah, Niamh, it's different for you, though.
I know, because I look like 4.
You do look young.
There's not a line on my face.
There's not a line on the face, Niamh.
No, there's plenty of lines on the face. But yeah.
No, you do look really well.
To be honest with you, I won't get my ears pierced, so there's no way, not a mission you're putting anything, injecting anything into my face.
No, you're too wholesome, Niamh. That's what it is. You're too wholesome.
No,
Children's TV presenters. Do you know what I do, actually? Speaking of children's TV presenters, I do find the aging children's TV presenters who are thrown 20 grand at the face every 6 months. I think that is absolutely hilarious. There's a few of them I follow on Instagram and you're like, here. You can throw as much money at the face as you want. You're still a 55-year-old man dancing on TikTok. It's not a good look. Niamh, so our nomination.
Yeah, I'm very excited by it, actually. I'm really delighted. I mean, it's largely down to the fact that you did a lovely reel.
I did. We had to submit
Is it all
a reel.
you?
I'm not going to lie. They're like, is Niamh Kavanagh on this?
Oh my gosh. He's a great editor for himself.
Niamh, I wouldn't put in anything that's controversial, because you can be very you're very controversial when you're not in the edit.
Okay. I don't know whether to be insulted by the fact that first of all you call me wholesome and now you call me controversial.
You're that classic combination of wholesome and controversial.
It feels complicated. I like the fact that I'm a complex character.
You are complex.
In
You've got
your
layers,
head.
Niamh.
I have layers. I'm like an onion.
Speaking.
I said that at the same time.
Speaking
of onions.
Of controversial.
Oh, sorry.
Niamh. Speaking of controversial. Now, Niamh is taking the helm for this episode because I'm otherwise distracted.
Oh, he is
because
totally.
the day that's in it, Eternal, the 90s girl band Eternal, of whom I am an astonishingly large fan.
Really?
Oh, massive. They're coming apart at the seams.
Oh no, I thought they'd split up years ago.
No, they did. They split up. That wasn't great now. Because Louise left first. Louise
yeah,
Redknapp.
she did. Quite early on, to be fair.
After a year.
Yeah, I know.
They're only a year gone and she was like, I'm out the door.
Yeah.
Got herself a solo deal.
Right.
We're all supposed to believe, that wasn't prearranged. But anyway, moving on. So Louise left.
Right.
No, and what a solo deal. She was brilliant.
She did
Solo
very
stuff,
well.
She was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
Big
and
fan of
she did
Louise.
a wonderful job on the Strictly After.
She did.
Loved
Many years
her.
later. Many years later. And also Kelly left. Fired by fax.
Fired by fax?
Kelly was fired by fax.
The fax machine fired her.
Yeah, basically the sisters.
The sisters.
Fester and Ernie, as they're now being called. The sisters fired Kelly by fax.
Okay.
Now, I always was like, you know, whatever happened. I still give all of my heart to Eternal. And I did interview Kelly some years ago for Fascinated.
To all four.
Yeah, okay. To all four. But I did interview Kelly a few years later and I thought, she went through the ringer.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, she did. Horrible.
How come?
Just because a lot of infighting and it was two sisters and...
Yeah, that's difficult because then you...
It was very much 2-on-1. And it was... And I think in the interview I did with her, she's very diplomatic, like, because she would say she was younger than them, you know...
She didn't have... Yeah, okay.
You know, but she was great, but you could tell she was like traumatised by the whole thing.
Yeah.
But they apparently, and here's the goss.
Right.
Here is where we stand, right?
Okay.
Where we stand is that they were all about to get together for a reunion tour of the four of them.
Must be coming up to their 30th anniversary.
30th anniversary.
I know. We all know about that
We all know about 30th anniversary. 30th anniversary tour. And they were going to do it.
Yeah.
And then the sisters sent an email to say that they wouldn't be doing Pride events.
They really don't know their audience.
They absolutely don't know their audience. Because to be fair, if you are reuniting a 90s girl band in 2023, who's buying the tickets?
Well, there might be some older women who'll go for that, but they're mostly at Westlife.
They're at the back. They're at the back texting their babysitters. If you're looking for people adoring you at the front, that's the gays.
They are the gays, yeah. But to be honest...
I mean, look who I'm talking to.
I know.
Yes. Are there plenty of women that would want to go and see you sing in your eyes? Of course there are.
Yeah.
Of course there are.
But we know.
But
we know.
The ones licking the floor of the stage. It's the middle-aged gays.
No way.
So anyway, it's all kicking off, and as we record this now, right? Because like Bernie, she did a statement this morning. She's leaving everything in God's hands. I mean, this is a woman that hasn't worked in 10 years. I think the less she left in God's hands at this point now.
Maybe. Do they not always say in the Bible that, you know, God helps those who help themselves? Maybe she should be thinking about those lines.
It's like Bernie. Even God is going, Bernie, please.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why they have to take this kind of stuff. No, and to be fair, I do know that those two girls, they are quite religious, are they not? Was it not always the case?
They were always the case. Like, I mean, they did, you know, at one point Bernie did say that Eternal would never record anything that was ungodly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair enough. There's nothing...
I mean, to be fair, one of the songs that they wrote was Could Be Good, So Good If We Could Come Together.
I know.
But anyway, so it's Louise and Kelly versus Esther and Bernie yet again.
Okay.
And what's going to happen? I think the reunion's off. There can't be a reunion.
Well, it can't be the four.
No, it's not going to be the four.
So who owns the name?
Yeah. But you see, the thing about it is, right, Esther and Bernie, for all of their, we're not doing this, it's like you haven't done anything in 10 years, girls. Do you know what I mean? One is a lawyer and doesn't appear to have a job, and the other one works as a nail technician. So, do you know what I mean?
But they're standing
like
by...
if the fickle finger of showbiz suddenly points you out, like...
what the hell is wrong with you?
That amount of time after you've done anything.
Well, maybe they don't want to do it.
Oh, God,
you know,
why wouldn't they want to do it?
Well, because, you know, this business has its moments.
I know, but like...
It's not always kind. To be fair, I think if I remember rightly, they did that reunion show, the three of them.
Yeah.
So when was that? That was maybe about 10 years ago?
What happened with that was, though, they were in the dud year. Like, there was a year when it was great, when the big reunion was brilliant. That was the first season.
Okay.
But then the second season, they were like rolling, they were like literally knocking them off the dole queue. Like, like they had Girl Thing on. Like, do you remember Girl Thing?
I don't.
There's no reason why you should, Niamh. Like Girl Thing. They'd one song. I think the only thing famous about them was one of the girls that was originally in Girl Thing is married to Keane Egan. Now, if that's your
Girl Thing, what the hell is Girl Thing? I never heard the like of it.
They had a horrible song called Last Man Standing, I think it was called.
Who managed that? I don't even know who they are.
No, you shouldn't. Like, I would be hugely concerned if you did.
To be fair, I don't know all the girl and boy bands because, you know, by the time they became really prevalent in the 90s, you know, I would have known some of them, obviously, but actually, you know, I was a woman by then. I was busy doing my own womanly things.
She's like doing womanly things. No time to be knocking around with girl bands. But like, Anyway, they did that, and I think that was a bit of a disaster.
But you know, intrinsically, I mean, that is ridiculous, right? Carry on. That's grand, right? But do you not think it's slightly problematic when you're a boy band or a girl band and you're coming later on in life, right? And you're in your 90s nearly.
Yeah.
No, but you know, these are men, grown men and grown women. You still calling themselves a boy band?
I know, yeah, it's a bit.
It's a bit, you know, I mean, it's like I went to see...
I think what it is you go, oh, these are the people I loved back at that time.
Yeah, no,
so
absolutely.
let's have like one last chance to love them again and say, you know, thanks for the memories.
No, it's a brilliant idea.
But instead, these two are like, do you know what I don't like? Trans people. And you're like, whoa. Whoa.
And currently...
This is your opportunity.
But also currently, that's a very hot topic.
Exactly.
It's a very hot topic. And actually, whether you're in support or not in support or whatever, it's very difficult to actually comment in any way about it.
Yeah, and why would you?
I know. It's,
Like,
it's so
who in the name of
unnecessary.
God,
It's so unnecessary to get involved in that debate if you are.
Particularly from that point of view.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, God, give me a break.
I know. It's quite difficult because actually, if you've already made the hurdle into the LGBTQ community, what the hell is wrong with you that you can't go the whole way in?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Anyway, but that's everybody has to make their own choices
They all
in
have
life.
to make their own
Rose.
choices, Niamh. They do.
You know.
Even if they're absolutely ridiculous.
Well,
Basically, my teenage years, they're hanging in the balance.
Oh, no.
Louise and Kelly are currently on Loose Women.
oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Like,
talking about it.
Right
as
this
we speak.
moment.
Right at this moment.
and yet you're in here with me.
And yet I'm in here doing this podcast.
know,
That's my commitment to work, Niamh.
I'm assuming that you're recording that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll watch it 14 times today and then I'll be on all the message boards later. I swear to God, I've been refreshing the message boards all day. My boyfriend was just like, are you, like, this started on Saturday and like Sunday afternoon, he was like, are you still?
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
No, but it's a little bit
I'm
like,
reading every single comment and, you know, overanalyzing everything.
you know, but not, to be fair, you know, it's kind of difficult to know. We're not going to get their side necessarily because we're already...
Well, she made
the
a
heckles
statement.
are up. The heckles
She made
are
her
up now.
statement, it's all in God's plan. I was like, okay, Bernie.
Good luck with that.
This eases your mind on the school run. Fair play to you. Attention, Agony Rants listeners, I am on tour. I am on
Still.
tour. Glamour Hammer is running until March.
Wow.
I'm having a great time. I started back in September and I didn't realise how much I missed it. I will be at the Everyman in Cork on the 20th of October.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah, it's a nice place. And then I will be, let me see, then I'm in Nace on the 2nd at the Moat Theatre.
The Moat,
2nd
great
of November.
theatre, yeah.
Then I am in Sligo at the Hawkswell on the 3rd.
Nice.
Castle Bar, the TF Royal, on the 4th. And then the INEC in Killarney on the 5th. I don't know who planned that, but that is 4 days of absolute hell.
So you're really enjoying being back.
Who planned that?
Do you have a chauffeur?
Nace,
Do you have a chauffeur?
Sligo, Castle Bar and Killarney
Nice.
in 4 days.
Castlebar. Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, the arse is going to be numb.
The only hard journey really is from Castlebar to Killarney.
To Killarney.
That's
going to be a nightmare.
I've done it. It's fine.
Anyway, I'd love you to be there. particularly at Killarney when I'm sure I'll be in great form.
Killarney promises to be very exciting.
Also, in the new year, I'll be doing more UK dates. So I'm doing a Museum of Comedy in London on the 20th of January.
Wow.
Then I'm in the Attic in Southampton, I think on the 25th of January.
In the attic? That's
attic in
a bit
Southampton.
ominous. I'd be a bit worried
Bit
about
grim.
that.
I'll have another Vicar Street on the 9th of February, and then we'll be plugging in dates. I know there's the Mullingar Arts Centre, there's Longford, there's Care,
Wow.
a few more. And then there's the Alley in Strabane. Anyway, they should be all on sale by the time this comes out.
Yeah, brilliant.
But yeah, anyway, come along. We'd love to see you. And also, if you want to say hello after the show, just have somebody get me. I don't do what Niamh does. Niamh walks out and anyone that wants a selfie can come up. Unless I'm requested, I go out the back door.
I don't always do that.
Niamh, you do. You're very kind to your fans.
Well, sometimes you see, because like the diva that I am, I just swan
Yeah,
in
she
5
just-
minutes before the gig and I park
just
just outside the door. And so I have to go out the front to get back to my car. That's what happens.
Niamh pulls up out front across 3 disabled spaces. I'm an artist.
Tragically true.
Gearóid if you want to get tickets, or you can go through the links in my Insta bio. Listener,
Listener.
we have been nominated in the Irish Podcast Awards
It's very exciting.
for Best Comedy Podcast. Now, I think the jury picked that. Nothing we can do.
No.
What will be, que sera, sera, as I always say.
As Doris says.
As we always say. However, we are also nominatable or votable for on the Listener's Choice Award. Now, we were also votable on the British Podcast Awards. We didn't hear. We can only assume that didn't go well.
Okay.
However, it would be lovely, we probably won't win Best Comedy Podcast.
No, probably
We
not.
probably won't win. And
we
I'll tell
should.
you what we're doing. We're walking out, Niamh. We're doing an Eddie Murphy at the Oscars. Do you remember
we're
when he
not.
lost Best Supporting Actor? He got up and walked. We walked publicly as Joanne and Vogue go up to get the Best Comedy. I'll just say, this is a disgrace. So we're walking out, Niamh, and we're going straight to McDonald's.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah.
McDonald's?
However, what would be lovely would be if we, got shortlisted for the Listener's Choice Awards.
Oh,
So
it would be
this
great.
is listener power.
Okay, so you have the opportunity now to support us and to have your say. I mean, if you don't fancy, paying money to subscribe to us, then maybe you just vote for us.
Yeah. I mean, either way, you should feel absolutely horrible about yourself and be trying to support us whatever way you can.
Oh, no. Girl.
So please do.
I
We
know.
would be so appreciative because we love you.
Yeah, we do.
In spite-
Well, I love you.
Niamh loves everyone. I loved everyone until that letter we got. And our troll. I don't like our troll.
No.
Um,
I don't know who the troll is, so I
So-
just ignore them.
we insulate Niamh. Niamh is insulated from negativity. Just like Kylie Minogue. So yes, please, irishpodcastawards.com or .ie. Google it. What am I? Niamh, we are just reminding our listeners that our podcast is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Yes, we're very excited about that.
And we're pausing to tell you about that because if you can, we would love you to support us on Head Stuff Plus.
Mhm.
You can subscribe to Head Stuff Plus by going over to headstuffpodcast.com/register because we are nothing from this show, Niamh.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. If you pledge €5 a month to us, you will get in return access to Head Stuff Plus, which has all of the bonus content from all of the other shows on the Head Stuff Podcast Network, but it also, Niamh, has our show, Vintage Rants.
I know. It's so good.
I love it.
It is
I
really
have
fun.
to say it's my favourite.
It's
I
really fun.
actually prefer Vintage Rants
Stop
to
that.
Agony Rants.
Stop
I do.
Stop
I
saying
love
that.
it. It's
Stop
just so
saying
good.
that. It
It's better
upsets
than
me.
Agony Rants. So go over and listen to it. There are now 2 episodes online and we absolutely love it.
I disagree that we don't get paid to do this.
Niamh gets paid.
We get paid in karma and love and devotion.
Yeah, that's the sort of bullshit that has Niamh poor.
Doesn't exactly power my car, but I'm just going to say.
Niamh is too accepting.
Now, talking about the socials, right? Last week when we discussed the fact of the mammy thing on the clip, do you remember on the Insta?
Oh, the clip for last week's episode.
Yes, and I said that my children weren't listening. And then underneath the comments,
You
I
posted that clip then on your social media.
Yeah, so I posted like a good girl because I'm getting a lot of grief for not posting. So I posted.
Yeah.
The best part about this is that my son wrote underneath it that I am listening, right? Now, my son goes under the name of McGahey because actually, believe it or not, I am.
Niamh is McGahey.
I am
I'm
Mrs.
sorry,
McGahey.
Mrs. McGahey. It's not a showbiz name,
No.
Niamh. I was instrumental in her not changing it.
I know. I have to
Like,
be
no,
Cavan
Niamh.
until I die. Anyway, so the thing is, my son posted up and said, I am listening. And then, of course, I shot back at last because, let's be honest, it only took me 22 years to get him to listen. But when on further conversation, because I actually cornered him in the kitchen one day when I said, I didn't know you were listening to the pod. So on gentle conversation, I discover he's not necessarily listening to the pod. He just caught that clip. So he's listening, but in the way that
has he given
kids
us
listen.
a lovely review?
Oh, without a doubt. I
hope so.
Listen, he's listening the way kids do, which is basically
Yeah, okay.
only hearing what he wants to hear. That's relative to him.
And and if you watch that clip, did he say anything about me?
Yeah, he said that he doesn't remember ever meeting you.
See, I swear to God, Niamh,
You gotta love my kids.
how dare he?
You gotta love my kids. They're amazing.
That is next level dismissal.
That
That's
is
what
like
that
ghosting. People have been in trouble and in therapy for less.
I'll make an impression one day, Niamh.
What his response was when I said, "You don't listen to the podcast." I said, "You only saw that clip," and he said, "I'm not listening to my mother's podcast."
I bet none of his mates' mothers have a podcast.
I know.
God. Anyway.
Mind you, none of his mates apparently pay keep. He tells me that regularly.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we all played that game.
I go, yeah, and?
None of them. Oh, and they all get like massive amounts of pocket money just to stay in college.
Yes.
And why can't I have that?
Yeah, well, you know,
God.
you can go
Kids,
live there
they're
anytime
awful.
you like.
They're monsters.
Yeah, they're
Absolute monsters. Niamh, we've had lots of communication.
lots of communication. It's really fantastic. I mean, we still want more because we're greedy.
We are greedy. And we've got some lovely reviews.
Have we?
Yeah, we got some nice reviews. Because you know what I did? There's a website that you can check. Because you know the way we get reviews on iTunes? They're just the reviews on iTunes from the iTunes that you're looking at. So it's like iTunes Ireland.
Oh, okay.
But there's a website where you can go in, you can see all of the ones.
Oh, have we got lots there?
Yeah, we've got lovely ones. Like we've got one here from Canada.
Lovely ones, but not lots. You wonder what?
Oh no, there's a few. There is a few. Like,
Okay.
So Mrs. Anne V
Okay.
says, I'm writing from Victoria, Canada,
Wow.
and listen to the two of you and your witty repartee weekly. Witty repartee.
That's raised the level of this gig.
That is
I
next
swear to God,
level.
I feel validated.
See,
now.
we've a better class listener. Love the problems sent in and the recommendations advice sent out. I too would love to hear some follow-ups. Discovered the podcast after hearing Gearóid on the Jan Arden podcast earlier in the pandemic, and then followed some bake-alongs.
Oh,
Yeah, bake-alongs. Then had to look up the famous Eurovision In Your Eyes performance.
That'd be me.
Loved it. Keep up the good work. My weekly dose of entertainment and it's greatly appreciated.
oh,
That's lovely. Thank you, Anne.
Thank you.
That's very nice. We've another one there as well from Adam's Anatomy. Do you want to read that?
Adam's Anatomy says, love this podcast. Great crack from the both of them.
5 stars. Niamh, we have a follow-up.
Oh, come on.
Now, we've got a follow-up from...
That you can't read because...
Oh, yeah, because I spilled water
Use
on it.
mine.
We have a follow-up from... we'll call him John.
John?
Right? We'll call him John because do you remember we...
Yeah, you. This was the one that you bleeped about 100
Yeah,
times.
I said his name loads. Anyway, and John actually, if you might remember, he had an awful situation where he discovered his boyfriend was cheating.
Yeah.
And he arranged...
Accidentally found it on his phone.
He accidentally went into his phone and accidentally found the app and accidentally then started messaging him from an alt account and then accidentally met him on one of these hookups and then accidentally blew the whole thing wide open.
Yeah, it was quite,
It was quite something. But actually, and I said, come along to my Vicar Street because I did my Vicar Street last week.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was very stressed and I was filming it. And I, because you have to get it right when it's filmed.
No, I know.
I was very nervous. Anyway, it's fine.
You said that like as if I didn't know that.
But it was,
You know,
yeah, I know.
Like I've
but-
never been on TV.
But it was,
It's
it
scary.
was, yeah. Anyway,
But you're
and at one
brilliant.
point, Mary, the woman from Vicar Street who kind of looks after us when we're there.
Oh, yeah.
She came back and she's like, "There's a beep at the ticket office saying that they
Should be on the list.
should be on the list," and I was like, "Never heard of them."
Oh, no.
But she was like, "Well, he did show DMs that said you can have free tickets." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, I know who this is." I'd forgotten to put his name on the list.
Oh,
I
my
thought I had
God.
put his name on the list.
Is that
but
because
I clearly
is that
hadn't.
because you blanked it out?
So
you beeped it so off.
sorry about that, John. Anyway, he said his follow-up is, "Dear Niamh and Gearóid, guess who's back?"
Backstreet's back.
Yeah,
Talking about boy
Backstreet.
bands.
Yeah, he's announced his arrival.
Okay.
Firstly, I want to thank you, Gearóid, for coming through with the tickets by the skin of your teeth. The show was great and I had a fantastic time. Turns out you're just as camp as I imagined. How very dare you. I loved it. Just thought I'd send one last follow-up and let you know how I've been getting on the last couple of months. But oh, where to begin? To be honest, it's only in the last month that everything has finally hit me. And I reached breaking point.
Oh, no.
I would say no less than a month after the breakup, I jumped straight into another relationship. Well done you. Things were great. We got on well and it was very exciting. In the back of my head, I knew this wasn't for me, but it was comforting to have someone there. I ended the relationship on good terms after getting some insight into my family history, which was not great to hear, and to deal with my head properly. He was super sound about it.
This is very vague.
This is very vague.
It's very vague.
We have a million questions.
So-
We'll plough on. I started counselling a few months ago, fair play to you, to
Well
help
done.
sort my head out and to process everything properly. By the way, would totally recommend counselling to anybody and think we should all be in some form of therapy. I kind of agree.
Yeah.
Counselling has really helped me process all my thoughts and feelings. In one of the recent sessions, we had a massive breakthrough over this whole situation, which felt like a weight had been lifted. I finally feel like myself again, if not a more evolved version.
Amazing.
If I could go back and change the way I dealt with him cheating, I 100% would, because I don't think it benefited me or was fair to him, even though he did me wrong.
He done me wrong is the correct way to say that.
Well, he's got the first line of his next therapy session.
He done did me
Eurovision
wrong.
winner took me to task over my grammar.
He done did me wrong.
He done did me wrong. But at the time, that's what I thought had to be done. I mean, I wouldn't give yourself a hard time over that.
No, well, to be fair, we probably did mention, as lovely as...
I mean, it was extreme, don't get me wrong. It was... I mean, that's why I feel like I had a lucky escape. Like, it's like, oh my God, thank God.
You had?
Well, I just feel like, thank God I got his name on the list.
Oh, yeah.
I remembered last minute because,
You'd have done him wrong too.
John is he's a vengeful God. There does come a problem though, and you're just the people to help. Recently, I've been texting this guy and we've gone out on a date or two and we really get along. And he has really great energy, which I find so comforting and safe to be around. A day or so after our last date, I realised that feelings are brewing on my end, which I'm not going to lie, I find scary and make me very nervous. I'm so afraid that I'll end up hurt again, so I'm not sure how I should approach this, or even if I bring this up with him. What do you think I should do? Lots of love, John.
So we went from a follow-up to a problem.
Yeah.
Is it a problem then?
I don't think this is a problem.
No, it's not a problem.
I think you just fancy him.
Yeah.
I think in the early stages of those dates, right?
Right.
I think fancying, just getting a bit of a...
Fizz.
Bit of a... bit of a fizz in your pants.
A fizzy... No, that's not what I meant. A fizzy feeling in your tummy. You're very excited.
Pants.
I actually said the word tummy. I can't believe I said that.
You get that bit of a fizz. And that can actually... I mean, I know for me, because I'm demented.
Yeah, I know. You fall in love in about 3 minutes.
It does feel like love. That's the way it used to be for me.
Feels like big feelings.
I love him.
Like big feelings.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we're going to, And do you know what I will say?
What would you say?
I don't think love feels like fizzy feelings.
Okay.
I think the fizzy feelings are... Ugh. I hate the fizzy feelings.
Yeah.
I really hate them. And I don't think that love feels like that.
Well, I think it's just a funny old thing. I think you're going through changes, you have a massive breakthrough, you're feeling very evolved, and yet you're rushing ahead here.
Yeah, this isn't you're feeling very evolved, but having a couple of texts and a couple of dates, and then falling in love.
Yeah, it's not love.
Come on.
It's not love. It could be love.
Could be love.
It could be love. And, what you'll do is you'll rewrite history and you'll go back and say, I knew from the minute I met him and all that.
Exactly.
And that's wonderful and no harm. And maybe you're right. It is that. Having said that, just take your time. You'll be grand.
Yeah,
Breathe.
take your time.
Breathe, John. Breathe.
Also, I'll tell you something else that could be happening here.
What else could be happening?
He's making all of these breakthroughs in counselling.
Right, okay.
And he's not taking responsibility for the breakthroughs himself.
Meaning?
Because he's going, counselling helped me do this. And counselling, it's like, yeah. Counselling is the thing that facilitated you doing the work and making the breakthroughs.
It's true.
And because, I guess, you're a little bit down in the dumps, he's not taking responsibility for his own achievements here. And now what you're going to do is, I feel great. It must be because I've fallen in love with this man and this man is the answer to everything. No, he's not. He's not.
He's not the answer?
He's just some tramp that you're going out on dates with.
Oh my God,
right?
Don't call him a
and
tramp.
Until he's something else, that's all he is. No, you have to think like that. You have to go, no, I'm putting this in its box here. Because the where he is at the moment is he's making breakthroughs in therapy. He's very, his chakras are hanging open.
A little bit vulnerable in the chakra.
A little bit vulnerable in the chakra area. And the last thing you need now is for somebody that, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't mean anything to start eroding your evolution.
No, you need to have ownership of yourself here, John.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I kind of agree with Gearóid vaguely, in the sense that you might be transferring, but it is possible that this is the one, but don't rush into this.
No, don't. And I don't think you need to tell him anything.
No, definitely don't tell him anything. I mean, even if he's the loveliest person on the planet, he's probably going to go, oh my God.
But just be do you know what to do? Aim to have a relationship where you don't play any games.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So if things are hurtling along nicely,
enjoy it
and say to him, I'm really enjoying this. I really like you.
Yeah, no, it's a nice thing.
Yeah.
It is a nice thing to do. But I just think
But
you've talked about 3 different relationships there in the space of a few months.
Yeah,
Essentially.
and remember, you are a rubber band boy because you're on the massive rebound.
I know.
Okay, so
And,
just take a handy.
Now that you're in counselling, you'll understand this. But basically, the best relationship you can have is with yourself.
Exactly,
Do you like
Niamh.
that? Do you like
Exactly.
that?
No, I don't like it, but
No, I
I'm
know.
glad you said it.
No, but John, I mean, I think what you're doing is you're hurtling into this. So just take your time, enjoy
Yeah,
it.
chill the head.
Not everything has to be at full tilt. Enjoy the fizz.
I don't know why, but you saying that word just really makes me uncomfortable, Niamh.
Shall we move on?
I don't feel safe or comforted. So yeah, listen, take a handy, but let's know how it goes. We love an update.
So,
Now, somebody else got in touch, speaking of counselling,
Okay.
because obviously John there is
brought it up.
flying with counselling. Somebody got in touch on Instagram to ask if I could promote their therapy business. And I was like, absolutely not. Under no circumstances, that's not what I do, unless you're like paying. But then I thought, you know what, this would be great on the pod.
Yeah.
Because, if you happen to be in Ireland, well, maybe not in Ireland, but Speakeasy Therapy on Instagram, if you want to follow her. Her name is Sarah. And she is currently running an offer that you can enter a competition for a few free sessions. So Speakeasy Therapy, at Speakeasy Therapy on Instagram. She says, how are you on this rainy Tuesday? Hope all's well and good. Can I ask a massive favour? If you could please share this therapy giveaway. Totally understand if you can't. I set up my private practice this year online, so I'm trying to raise awareness that I have free spaces for clients. Still laughing at what a great night your show was the other night. I hate my self-promotion. I'm sorry. We all have to self-promote, Sarah.
Yeah, we
Don't
do.
you be worrying. Just want to be sure that anyone who can't afford it but would like therapy gets to see it. Thanks so much. So there you go. And you can do it online.
That's
I've
nice,
done
Sarah.
online therapy before.
Have you?
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Actually, do you feel
Yeah.
sometimes...
You can do it in your pyjamas.
Oh,
Yeah.
like every other thing you've done.
Yeah.
Like literally got your good shirt on the top.
No, I don't even bother anymore.
There's pyjamas
It's like, how are you
underneath.
this week, Gearóid? I'm at best. I'm in my box room in a vest.
Are you entering Sarah's competition?
Yeah.
Okay,
Niamh,
so...
we have a problem.
I love the problem. Dear Niamh and Gearóid, I want to start by saying I absolutely love your podcast. I've been listening from the very start. Well, there you go. Even though you say you're not experts, you certainly give sound, heartfelt, sometimes absurd and hilarious advice. I
Do
represent
you know what I
those
mean?
remarks.
Yeah, I just, this annoys me. They give a compliment and then they're like, oh, I've given a compliment. I better slap them right across the face.
No, it's totally because we're not in any way qualified. We have to be very clear about
Oh, we've
that.
no business.
I
No
know.
business.
I have a problem and my family don't even know what I should do. So I'm turning to you guys for your wisdom. I'm in my early 20s and I recently graduated from college as a nurse. I got a job straight away in a ward I really liked. Before I accepted the job, I told them I was going away for the summer on a J1 because I never got to do that during college. They were very understanding and said, no problem. The only thing was I had to resign from the job and then reapply after the summer because you can't really take 3 months off as a nurse, especially as a new grad. Well, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
This suited me fine and I was very grateful that they were keeping a job for me when I returned. I returned a few weeks ago, but I'm not ready to go back to the ward. I've never known if nursing was for me. I'm very good at it and I enjoy caring for patients and the staff are lovely, but the thoughts of going back upset me. It's a long commute. I don't drive yet, so I either have to pay sky-high rent in the city or get a bus from home at 5 a.m. I hate leaving the ward not knowing if I've completed all my tasks, then getting a phone call asking if I remember to give out certain medications. I just feel like I can't escape the job and it makes me anxious. My favourite bookshop was hiring seasonal staff, and since I'm still on a break from the hospital, I decided to apply and I got the job. I absolutely love it there. Everyone is so lovely and I look forward to going to work every day. My problem is that I'm getting emails from the hospital telling me to attend mandatory training days to complete my transition from new grad to staff nurse. Should I attend the training just to have it under my belt, or do you think I should only attend if I'm still working at the hospital? My plan was to live at home, go back to nursing in January and work there for a year, but my colleagues at the bookshop say they started off as seasonal staff but have been there for years now. I would love to continue working at the bookshop next year, but I don't know if they'll even want to keep me on. Also, I worked hard for my nursing degree and I feel like I owe it to myself to stick to it. The difference in salary between the bookshop and the nursing is also playing on my mind. I feel like I'm going backwards in my career and I don't know what to do. I feel like I owe it to the ward to let them know whether I'm coming back or not soon as they were very good to me. Please help me. I don't know what to do. Lots of love, Ciara. Not my real name. P.S. I voted for you guys in the Listener's Choice in the Irish Podcast Awards. Ciara, I love you.
We love you.
I hope you voted as Ciara and your real name.
Yeah. And we should tell all of our listeners, if you're listening to the show and you enjoy it, we not only were we nominated for Best Comedy Podcast, excuse me, Niamh, Eurovision winner.
Best comedy.
Now Best Comedy.
Wow. I suspect that's more about you.
We're also, you can vote for us in the Listener's Choice.
Wow.
So that'll be lovely. Now, on to Ciara's advice. Poor Ciara, she's in a bind.
She is, but she's not really.
It's one of those things when you're at the eye of the storm.
You think that you have lots going on here.
Yeah.
Ciara.
But if someone was to say, if someone was to come to you with this problem, you'd know exactly what's supposed to happen.
Right, okay.
So
you're telling yourself the whole way through this, right? You're just a little afraid. The simple truth is you're giving her loads of reasons why you shouldn't be going back, but actually, you know you should. You should be doing nursing.
Yeah.
That's the very bottom line here. You could do this for a year and then decide. You don't know if you want to be a nurse yet because you haven't actually even given it a good shot.
Yeah.
You've done it in your training and clearly you're good at it and you love it. And
you're on a ward that you love.
Yeah, all the things that you say you're worried about when you leave, you worry about your patients, you worry about your medications, you worry about all those things. But actually that only shows that you care enough to do what you do. It is so scary starting a new thing, especially in this environment, because now you realise that you're going to be responsible in a very big way. But actually you won't be left alone to do that immediately. You know, that you'll have lots of support with your other friends and people who are working with you there. And actually, more importantly, you've done all this work, this work, and amazing. And I know the bookshop feels like a warm, comfy jacket you put on, and it's lovely, it's local, it's like not scary in any way. It's really lovely. It's not enough.
No.
It's not enough for you. You've done this. You want to do this. You're just a little afraid to just take the step off.
The one thing I'll tell you, if anyone I know that has done a degree, one of those dedicated degrees, you know, I don't mean like one of the, like a vocation, business or science, but one of those degrees where you train for 4 years to do the one thing. I've never known somebody to come out of it and go, I'm really looking forward
to being that,
to doing this thing. Because what you've done is you've had a belly full of it for 4 years, and you've had a belly full of the not nice bits of it. Of being like lowest on the rung on your practical training. Of being steeped in chemistry exams. And all of that stuff that makes you nervous. But don't worry about that, because all of like the job of a degree like that is to overqualify you for the job that you're going to do.
Trust me, my friend went through this in the last 10 years. She's retrained to be a nurse, right? From, retail. Right?
Yeah.
And she's magnificent at it. Right? She's magnificent. Everything she does involve in it. And for a long time, she was moving into different wards to find where she wanted to belong. She was always very hungry for the next thing. And always when she was going into her new thing, she was very nervous. Nervous about whether she was going to be good, whether she was going to... That comes, that's life. You get nervous
you don't have
about
to be good initially.
Yeah, no, definitely. There won't be an expectation that you're going to go in there and be Florence Nightingale. The reality is, if nursing, you've gone to the trouble of learning this vocation, and to be honest, you might go in and spend a year and go, no, this is not for me. But that doesn't mean the bookshop's the only other alternative you have. And that doesn't mean that you won't get back into the bookshop. This is a big fear. There's a lot going on here. You have to move out of your own space.
You'll get back into the bookshop.
You will. You will.
And if not that bookshop, there'll be other bookshops. Yeah. What you're doing at the moment is, right, and like there's no harm in this.
No, nothing.
But what you're doing is you're running and you're getting onto your bed.
Yeah, you are.
That's what you're doing.
Because it's a big step.
It is a big step.
And and I get that the travel and the rent thing is a real problem. That's a real problem for lots and lots of people. Initially, that's the way it's going to be. You might get in there and make some friends and maybe be able to rent with them, or maybe you can work out a few other things. There might be ways around that, but you'll never know until you try. I desperately want you to understand that every new thing that you do is scary. I mean, we do new things all the time, don't we, Gearóid?
Yeah, and I don't sleep the night before.
No, oh God, you've no idea.
Like, I'm just like, why have I done this to myself? Why am I doing this?
Listen, he says that all the way time. Up to interviews that we do together. Anytime I work with Gearóid, his nerves are shot the whole time. And then he looks at me as if I'm not nervous, but then I'm nervous after. Right? But
yeah.
It's not that you're not nervous, but I've done it a lot longer. And I understand that I will survive this.
I think that's like that in any job, right?
Yeah.
In any job, there's the bit that you love doing. Right? And I don't know what that bit of nursing is, but like, clearly I'm going to say that you said on a ward I love.
Yeah.
Like you'd use the word, not on a nice word or a word I like. You said a word I love, right?
Yeah.
So there is a bit of it, that job that you love. And with every job, there is bits, like me, I love doing stand-up. I absolutely love it. I love doing comedy, writing comedy.
Yeah, you're
everything
brilliant.
about it. And everything else, you've no idea how much I hate it. Like, like I cannot describe how much I hate it. Like I absolutely, I have gone into things like where I'm just like, I'd rather be getting an operation.
I know.
Like I can't handle this. And the problem is that the things that are the bits that scare you or the bits you don't like, it's important to put them in their place.
Yeah.
And you're going to go in and you're going to give somebody one less tablet than they should, or you're going to give...
Mistakes happen.
Mistakes are going to happen there. I mean, trust me,
let's be
mistakes
honest,
happen.
We do know also in nursing that there's always sort of validations and checks and things. So other people are checking what you do.
Yeah.
Especially in your early stage. They will keep
Of course.
an eye.
And if you don't feel you're properly supported, then you say that to your staff nurse or your matron.
Yeah.
Can you just...
You're still in... Listen, let me tell you. This is a big, scary thing that you're about to do. And I'm very excited for you because you can do it. And you have been doing it. And you're just...
Now, that said...
What?
If she wants to stick in this bookshop for 6 months, because the thing about it is when you do a job like this, and I've worked in shops myself, it's very nice.
Oh no, it's very pleasant.
Like particularly a bookshop where you're just sitting there.
Oh, it's amazing.
You get one delivery a week, you put it away. You know.
Road.
No, but that's what it is. It's like they do work, but it's a lower pace. Like it's a slower pace. It's nice, particularly if you're in a little small bookshop.
Yeah, and nobody lives or dies.
I remember there used to be this bookshop on Dawson Street called Murder Inc.
Oh.
Do you remember Murder Inc?
Yeah.
And they used to sell mystery books.
Lovely.
And there was this old man that used to sit there and he'd wear a suit and tie and he would just read Agatha Christie novels and listen to classical music all day. And I was just used to look at him and go, that is the dream.
That is the dream.
That must be incredible, right? And I can see that it's all very romantic. But I would put to you that in 3 months,
you'll be bored.
4 months, you're coming up against the same issues. Like you're going to have to rent a place at some point. You're going to have to move on, get on with your life. And I'm not saying that people in bookshops don't do that.
No,
they absolutely do. But this is something that you fell into at a time in your life when you're in a bit of a flux.
And you wanted somebody to feel
and it feels lovely.
Relaxed.
Now, by all means, stay if you want to stay. But I think if the bookshop life is for you, I think first you need to draw a line under nursing.
Yeah, properly. Not just...
And I'm not saying that nursing is a great job in this country because it's not.
No, we know it's
difficult. It's a very hard job. And they're also, the thing about them is they're the front line of everything.
Always.
Because they're seen as, if a patient is annoyed at a doctor, it's the nurse that gets it in the neck. It's not the doctor. And I really feel for them, because they're kind of like, they're the first line of defence and the first line of attack.
Yeah,
and it is a hard job, and you do. I think if you're a student nurse, you see that.
Yeah,
because I think that nurses in general are very hard on student nurses.
Yeah, plus you spent the last 4 years studying.
Of course,
and so your head's down.
Yeah,
and actually studying for nursing is all encompassing
because you're work. You've done a lot of work.
Physically doing an awful lot as well as. The study side of things, you're actually practically doing an awful lot of work. And I can understand why it might be nice to go in somewhere that's less pressured. It's a little bit like when I went and worked in Tesco during COVID and I thought I could live with this. It's very easy. I literally 5 minutes down the road, everything's lovely.
No, Niamh.
Can you imagine if I just...
I wish you'd have called me before that now, Niamh. I'd have stepped in.
No, it's brilliant. I loved it. But what I'm saying is that, it felt very comfortable. It was very... I didn't have to make decisions beyond am I doing the right thing here? But actually it wouldn't have suited me long term.
Yeah.
And so what I'm saying to you is I understand what you're going through because it's a safe space at the minute and maybe you feel a little bit pressured. Go to the training days. There's nothing to say that by doing those training days that you have to do everything they say at any given moment, right? Go to the training days. Then that might ease you back into the energy and the excitement for the job, which is why you started in the first place.
Yeah. And the other thing, what you could do as well is if you decide, okay, on those training days, this isn't for me, I do need more time out. What you need to do is you need to let them know because you don't want to mess them around.
No, but I mean, the point is she should be going and doing the training days because actually it's the fear of them more than the actual doing.
Yeah.
at any given time you can make this decision, but you're not actually giving it a shot. You're anticipating how you're going to feel about it. You're putting difficulties up. It's just the fear. I know, by the way, that whole second part of that email it's all about, how much you actually love working for the nurse. You put all the work into the nursing degree, you recognise all of that sort of stuff. You feel like you're going backwards, the difference in pay, and all those things. But actually, it's just a fear that you have. And what'll end up happening is, in a year's time, you'll go, thank God I did that, whether you decide to stay in it or not.
And you have to give, the thing about a job is you have to give, it's time. Like, it's like anything. It's like a change. Like, people think that with a change, you should be up and running in 3 weeks. And it's not the way it works.
No, it isn't. It isn't. It
just isn't.
Sometimes you just got to give it time and really put the effort in. But always remember that you are a human being that can make choices at any given moment, right? Yeah. So this doesn't have to be an all or nothing, right? This doesn't have to be an all or nothing. You don't have to go in there going, this is my life forever. And I think that's probably what you're feeling at the minute. Yeah. And that might be scary. Don't think of forever. Just think about what I'm going to do now.
Exactly. Well done. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, it will be brilliant. I'll be dying to hear about it, Ciara. And get your friends to vote for us.
And do get your friends to vote for us. But Ciara, keep us posted, because I really think that this is a classic example of, this is jitters.
It is jitters.
And do you know what you've done? It's kind of cool what you've done, because you've kind of given yourself an out. Yeah,
I know, but I love the fact that she went and she did her J1 because she recognised she wasn't able to do that in the 4 years. So she did the student thing where you could have that little bit of freedom. Because let's be honest, when she started a full-time job, you never feel the same freedom again. Yeah. So the thing is, what the wonderful thing about nursing is it's a transferable skill in lots of places. Exactly. So the reality is you can do this here, work in this ward for a year, get that experience, say, this is the part of nursing I like, and maybe go and move somewhere else, maybe go to a different country to do it. Exactly. How exciting it would be to
Speaking of nurses in different countries.
Oh.
Do you know what we didn't mention?
What?
The delivery we got from Keelan.
Keelan.
Keelan is an Irish nurse in Perth, and he sent us...
We love him.
Brownies.
He did.
For our 100th episode.
And that's a proper fan who knows how much we love brownies.
And 6 brownies. Because he knew that.
Because he knows
I
how
could send
grown
these 2, but they're not going to be... They're still going to be chewing their fists. He did.
He was brilliant. And actually,
what a lovely guy.
I love the fact that Gearóid sent me a lovely photo of the brownies.
And I froze them.
Then he froze them so that we would, the next time, sit down and eat them.
I know, because I knew if I left them in here, Marissa would be tucking in.
Thank you, Keelan.
Thank you so much, Keelan. And Ciara, best of luck.
Yeah, really looking forward to
Keep us informed. And all I'm going to say is, like Niamh made a great point, any choice you make now is not forever.
You'll be fine.
You'll be grand. Niamh, it's been wonderful to talk to you.
Aww,
as always.
I hope Eternal will resolve its situation.
Niamh, I've never been so stressed about something in my whole life.
I know.
I feel like I'm involved.
You are.
I wish I had their numbers.
I'm glad you don't.
I know. I do think I'd be wading in and making it worse.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Bernie, did you see what they're saying about you?
No. Stop it now. Anyway.
Kelly, I've spoken to Bernie. She's a nightmare. How dare she? How dare she? I'd like my mom. My mom does that when there's a row. When there's a row between the kids.
Does she ring you so? Part of you loves it though, right?
I do love it. Yeah, I love the way. But I do think that's a parent thing. Like, if I had loads of kids, you just meddle.
Meddle?
Yeah, it's just like, well, it's like, if you've got loads of kids, it's just like you've got loads of puppets.
Oh, really?
And then you could just like dip in, meddle.
Gearóid. It can easily tell you don't have kids.
Maybe you're just grateful to get rid of them.
No.
I remember Niamh been devastated. Both the kids are going to Liverpool. It's so upsetting. So upsetting. I threw everything they owned in a trailer. Very sorry.
Well, not as upset as when they said they were coming back. No, that's not true. It's lovely having them home and all that. No, listen, you think...
For a woman that sings with such emotion, I've never heard such dead-eyed indifference.
I love my kids. I'm delighted for them. They're living their lives. That's what it's about.
That's what, yeah. You rear them to let them go. Is that what it is?
You're letting go from the time they're born.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'd say you did that, Niamh.
I rear them
Cut the cord. I've done my bit.
I rear them to be very independent.
Practical parenting with Niamh Kavanagh.
Oh my God, I've never had so much abuse over something that he has no experience of, apart from Boots, now, to be fair.
Boots is a nightmare at the moment.
Oh, listen to you. She is... You're her
no,
puppet.
You know what she's
You're
doing?
her puppet. She's
just
totally
decided
manipulated.
she's not using the toilet anymore. Now, she'll do her wheeze on the toilet, but she's just literally decided, I'm not pooing on the toilet anymore.
Oh, so she's doing a dirty protest. What
That's
are you
basically what it is.
doing?
She's calling you. She's calling us and going, well, both of you are here. And then she's like, bangs it out on the floor. It's not even that she's like covertly doing it. She's like, everyone come in because this is the way this works now.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to give up the ghost and get a litter tray. It was her trick. Do you know what I mean? It was her thing. She used to do poos in the toilet. I was so proud of her. And we thought it was the weight. Because she would put on a bit of weight, so she was toppling in.
She was toppling in?
No, you can't blame her.
She fell
now.
in the toilet.
You can't blame her. She did. She was toppling in on top of it every,
Oh my God, no wonder she doesn't want to do it.
I know, but now that she's lost all the weight, she's well able to, and she won't.
She's lost her confidence.
I know, yeah, and I keep I'm holding her over it.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, and she's just like, I swear to God, if you don't take your hands off me right now.
Gearóid, you know the lovely thing is that you think that you're going to be the puppeteer when actually you're her puppet.
I know.
Definitely.
Anyway, it's been lovely to chat to you.
It is
we will
the
talk to you
longest
next
out we've
week.
ever had.
This is the long out. We're not going to be putting music over this.
No.
Cue music now.
Bye.
It's been wonderful to talk to you. We would love it if you would subscribe to Head Stuff Plus.
Without a doubt.
We have Vintage Rants is flying.
Is it?
Yeah, people love it. I Cannot Bear His Kisses is the episode that's out at the moment.
Love it.
And this Thursday we have a brand new episode of Vintage Rants.
And what's it called?
I can't remember. What's this one called? I'll have a look now.
We recorded them a while ago.
We recorded them a while ago. Oh, this week, yeah, this one is called But We're in Love.
But we're in love! Is that the one? Oh, I remember that one. That was so fun. Oh my gosh, that made me so happy.
That was the one that she wants the 14-year-old that decided she was getting married.
Oh, for her parents not understanding how much in love she was after 3 weeks.
Vintage Rants is out on Head Stuff Plus on Thursday. But we're in love, you'll see.
In love.
Yeah, so we hope you're enjoying them, and there'll be Vintage Rants every second Thursday.
Only for the subscribers.
Only for the subscribers. And if you want to be a subscriber, go over to headstuffpodcast.com/register.
And make
We'd love
sure
to have you.
You select Agony Rants as your main.
Yes, because what happens on Head Stuff Plus is you have the option to support podcasts. That is, you have the options to divide your money between podcasts.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
Don't give them any money. They're not giving you the joy we're giving you.
No.
Yeah, so we hope you enjoy it, and we will chat to you next week.
Bye.
Bye. That's going to be quite an episode to edit.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.